This is literally the first time I'm doing this because, believe me, I'm not a mirror guy. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here again another week for another Forex video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I am back again, and first things first, happy new year. I am so excited. 2025 is a year of winning. I know I didn't start the Forex content a long time ago. I started the Forex content lately, but don't worry, that's not what we're here for. So this is another week in which we're trying to grow our Forex account, and I'm going to document everything. First things first, let me show you the time. So as you can see here, this is the time, 11:55 a.m. Monday, January 6th. So this is the 6th of January. Iman Guides is meant to drop a video about an event today, and don't worry, that's for that. So we've been analyzing the markets. We've been doing a whole lot of analysis, and let me show you what I've been analyzing, and let me show you how the markets are going to be going for this week. This is the first week of the year in which we're going to be taking the account to be growing our Forex account. This is the first week of the year. So let me show you what we've seen from the Forex market. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so this is GJ. First things first, for the week, there are about 5 pairs I'm looking at. Seems like 1 pair for each day of the week. So there are about 5 pairs I'm looking at. And first things first, USD CHF. So for USD CHF, this is it was something I made this analysis a very long time ago. If you look at my older videos, you would see it. The candlestick was somewhere here, and right now we can see where it is. I was predicting it for it to come to this place, and I would have bought, but then again, I didn't want to break my trading rules. So you can see from this level here, it has been on the 16th of September. You can see it right here, 16th of September 2024 till this level. So now it's today, and again, if we're going to be taking this trade from here to here, it's going to be like a 4 months or 5 months long trade. That's the longevity of the trade. So I'm not going to really be in for that one this week. That's not what I'm here for. So the trades I'm here for: 1, NZD CHF; 2, GBP JPY; 3, CHF JPY; 4, GBP CHF; and finally 5, which is GBP USD. So first things first, NZD CHF. So NZD CHF on a monthly time frame, NZD CHF is actually on a downtrend, or a downtrend rather. So we're going to be looking for selling opportunities. But the little issue I'm having with NZD CHF right now, my analysis was, yeah, right here it made a retracement. It came to the upside. So my plan was allow this trade to come to this level, and then we take it to the downside. So I was waiting for an entry signal, in which I did not get. So first things first, from the beginning of the week, we've already avoided a loss. It is great, in which I don't know why it's going to the upside. I just feel it wants to come to this level and touch it and go to the downside, because overall it's actually on a downtrend. So my plan was to enter the trade here, but I was waiting for an entry signal, in which I did not get, so I didn't enter the trade. Then next, which is GBP JPY GJ. Now for GJ, we're expecting a buy, so we're expecting it to come to the downside, and then we take it to the upside. So if we go to a 45 minutes time frame, this is what we're expecting on GJ. We've started getting a red candlestick already, so we're expecting it to come to the downside. Then once it gets to this point, we now take it to the upside. So we have to take profits, as you have seen. So this is TP1 and then TP2. If you look at the trade in the last time, so we can see GJ is actually on an uptrend, so that's why we're taking it to the upside. And then for CHF JPY, yes, one amazing thing about CHF JPY is because I wanted to take this trade the past week, or last 2-3 weeks ish. I believe you can see the video. Go to my YouTube channel, you're going to see the video. I wanted to take this trade, but why I didn't take it was because I was waiting for it to break underneath and retest this key level, in which it didn't do that. So I was excited. We avoided the loss because I was patient. Patience pays. So now again, another thing has come again. So we're expecting a buy. So I'm expecting it to come to this level, break above, retest, and then we take it to this upside. So that is for CHF JPY. And then for GBP CHF. So for GBP CHF, we've gotten a break above. Now we just need a retest, in which we can come and take it to the upside. I'm just doing a recap or a review. I'm not here to teach. On GBP CHF also, I had a trade previously, last 2 weeks also, in which I actually did not take this trade, but it went perfectly to the downside. Then for GBP USD, GBP USD, this is the trade we're expecting. But for those of you that watched my previous video, I've analyzed the market about 2 weeks ago before we went for Christmas. Um, for GBP USD, I actually entered a trade here previously. And if you watch that video, if you go back and check that video, and if you watch that video, I said that the market will actually come here, still break below and come here and retest, and it is doing exactly what I predicted. This was where I went out of the market. This was where I predicted the market was going to get to. But because, I mean, it was on the 23rd of December or the 24th of December, I didn't want it to enter the 25th of December. So I had to exit the trade on time. But it still came to the downside. But for today or for this week, GBP USD, we're expecting some sells to the downside. I've not entered the trade. I'm still waiting for my entry signal. Once I get the entry signal, like a head and shoulder or a double top, then I'll enter the trade to the downside. So that is for GBP USD. So these are the 5 pairs I'm going to be looking out for this week. GBP USD is going for a sell. GBP CHF is going for a buy. CHF JPY is going for a buy also. GBP JPY is also going for a buy. But NZD CHF is actually going for a sell. But NZD CHF, I mean, it is kind of confusing because if you check the overall direction of the market, it's going to the downside. So I have no reason to be buying. Maybe the market has made a change of structure, but I haven't seen any change of structure. So maybe what the market wants to do wants to come to this zone and touch it before it goes to the downside. But yet, we're going to be skeptical and watchful. We're going to be careful, and we need to make sure we don't miss out. We need to make sure that the trade doesn't stop us out and we do not miss out on the trade. So that is it. I've not entered any trade for now. The market is still very clear. But first things first, this is the time, 2:14, you can see. So that's the time, and once we enter the market, I'm going to update you guys, okay? So let us step out of the market and come back later. Bye for now. Alright guys, so this is trade update. First things first, the time is after 3, 7 minutes after 3, as we can see here. And then secondly, I just entered the trade on GBP CHF. Then an update on other trades. NZD CHF, it has not come to our area of interest, so we're not ready for that for now. GBP JPY already made it to our take profit, but it did not retest, so no retest, no trade. And it seems like it's still coming back to our area of interest to still go back, so we're going to expect it to come back later. Then CHF JPY. CHF JPY retested, but it body closed under our area of interest, but it's still coming back. So when it comes back above, then we can now take the trade for CHF JPY. GBP CHF, in which that was the trade I entered. So as you can see, GBP CHF, this was the trade I entered, expecting it to go to the upside. And then GBP USD. So GBP USD, we avoided the loss on GBP USD. It never gave us our entry signal. We're expecting it to break below, come to retest and go to the downside, but seems like it's coming back to retest this area of interest, this key level. So then we can now take it to the downside, and you can see this is at round psychological. You can see right here, this is a round psychological, and it got to it here. So maybe it still wants to get to this round psychological at 1.26000. So maybe if you get to that round psychological, then we can now take it to the downside. But I don't think I'm actually looking at GBP USD so much. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to step out and come back later. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so it's a straight update. First things first, let me show you the time. So as we can see, the time is 2:33 a.m. 7th of January, Tuesday. And let me show you what the markets are doing. So first things first, let me turn off the lights so you're going to see it better. Let's go. Okay, so this is USD CHF. Now, if we come to USD CHF, it hasn't done what we want to do. We were thinking it was going to go to the upside because of the moves we're seeing, but I'm predicting for it to go to the downside. I'm expecting some entry signal. I've still not got the entry signal for NZD CHF rather, so we're going to skip that one. So then we go to the next one, GBP JPY GJ. Now for GJ, would you look at that? So this is GJ. Remember earlier today I said it had gotten to our take profits one. We're expecting it to come back to this area of interest, and we enter the trade to take profits one. And one thing that amazes me is that I set a take profits one and a take profits two. So you can see this is take profit 1 and this is take profit 2, and it got to take profit 1, it made a reversal, and now it's heading to take profit 2. So I'll tell you guys, I can predict the market. Believe me, I am right 7.5 out of 10 times or 8 out of 10 times. So the predictions are going accordingly. It just did not come into our area of interest. So if it doesn't come into our area of interest, we're not going to take the trade. That is our rule of thumb. Then the next one is going to be CHF JPY. And then for CHF JPY, the exact same thing, but CHF JPY broke below our area of interest. But now there was a mistake I made. This line you see right here, I just fixed it about an hour ago, because this was the market's area of interest. This was my area of interest, but this was the market's area of interest. And I've said it before, learn to mark out your area of interest correctly. And that was the mistake I made here. This area of interest is actually correct, because if we go to a 4 hours time frame, we can clearly see that this area of interest was respected here and here. But then again, this one is another area of interest that was needed. So that was why the market had to come to this other area of interest to test it, and now it's going to the upside. So that is for CHF JPY, and still I did not enter the trade on CHF JPY. Then we move on to the next one, GBP CHF. And would you look at that? Now, I'm happy to announce that GBP CHF was the one I actually entered. I've actually not seen how much it is, but I don't think it's going to be that much. So GBP CHF was the one I entered. If you trace the level the market is right now, it has reversed at this point previously, but I'm not going to be having a let me see this. I'm not going to be having a 1:1 risk to reward for no reason. So I'm not going to end the trade here. I'm going to allow it to ride until this level. So I'm going to get my 1:2. I mean, it's not even that much, but it's still a nice 1:2 risk to reward. So if you can see previously, the market has a key level here. That's why it's hesitating to break above. But when it breaks above, obviously, we're going to get our profits well. That is for GBP CHF. And then the next one, GBP USD. GBP USD is the only trade that is unfortunately not going towards our direction. So GBP USD, I was waiting for, obviously, I was waiting for an entry signal. I did not get it, and now it's going to our opposite direction, in which we don't really need to concern ourselves about this trade because I did not enter it. So GBP CHF was the only one I entered, and let's see how it's doing. So as we can see, it's about $1,000 worth of profit, or more than $1,000. So that is for GBP CHF. So we can see how GBP CHF is going. So we're going to step out of the market and come back later. Today is just Tuesday. You can see today is only Tuesday. So we're going to step out of the market and come back later. Alright guys, so I just found something right now. So here we are on the trades. First things first, it's a trade updates. So this is the time. Let me show you the time. So we can see 4:47 p.m. Tuesday, 7th of January. So it's still Tuesday. And then let me show you my GBP CHF trade. Ladies and gentlemen, would you look at that? So it has hit our take profit. So the trade has gone well, although it's making a very huge reversal right now. Like, wow. And then again, it passed our take profits here a little. I don't know why I didn't fix the take profit here, because this would have been a better take profit, but because of what I saw in the past, I drew out this line, and I was not certain it would go above this line, because you can see it came here and retested a little bit to still go up, but then it did. That's not our problem right now. And then if we go to the other trades right now, for NZD CHF, and then for NZD CHF, as you can see, the exact same thing. We're expecting it to come here to give us our entry signal, in which it didn't. So would you look at that? We avoided the loss. And like I said, I had a feeling it was coming here to test and come back to the downside, and that is what it's doing. So maybe if it comes back to the downside and break below, we can now then take it to the downside. So that is for NZD CHF. And then if we now go to GJ has gotten to this level. It has come to retest this level, but I don't know what it's doing. It's breaking below. I don't know what's happening in the markets right now. Seems like there's a news in which I am not aware about, but don't worry, even if I didn't see anything, we're going to skip that. Then CHF JPY has come into this zone, in which, remember when it was here, I said it did not make the retest, so we're going to wait for it to come into the zone, and it did. So it has come into the zone. Now, because of what I've seen previously in the other markets, I'm skeptical. I mean, this one is having a huge down spike. This one to NZD a huge down spike. GBP also is having a very huge down spike. So now my fear for GG, right? Okay, no, not GG. Even GG is having a huge down spike. So my fear for with CHF what if he has a huge down spike? That's what I do not know. So I could be entering this trade right now, but I am not sure. I could be entering this trade, but even if I enter the trade, I'm going to update you guys later. Then GBP was the one I entered and it got to our take profits, and then it's going to the downside. GBP USD, I saw what was happening, and it's also having a huge down spike. I saw what was happening and I just forgot about the trade. So we're going to step out of the market and come back later. First things first, let me show you how the trades are going on our MT5. And then on our MT5, this is what we've had. We've had $8,000. Okay, no, sorry. These two GBP USD, I entered them a long time ago, so let me reshuffle this. Yeah, so this is actually the trade so for last week, so it's approximately $4,000. So for last week, so we could be entering another one. The trade I'm looking at entering right now is CHF. But then again, I'm going to be waiting for the next 8 minutes in a 1 hour candlestick to see how this candlestick closes. Then I could be entering this trade. The only thing is that if I enter this trade, I could adjust my stop loss a little bit above, maybe to this level. So this is like a 1:8 or 1:6 risk to reward. I could adjust my stop loss to this level. So we're going to step out of the market and come back later. Bye for now. So guys, it is trade update and nothing has changed from the market. It is exactly the same from the last time we left it, or a little different anyways. So just so you know, I entered the trade on CHF. I don't know if you're aware. I entered the trade on CHF, and we can see it's pulling back. It's pulling back. It actually almost hit our stop loss, but it's pulling back because my analysis for this pair was, if we come over here to the 4 hours time frame, you could see it better. So for a while now, the trend has, or the pair has been on an uptrend, higher highs and higher lows. So we're going to be looking for buys, and this is a major key level. It broke above this major key level. Now it has come back to this major key level to retest. So I wanted to enter the trade here, but the thing was I didn't see this to take it back to this level. I didn't see this. So then I saw this other opportunity, in which if we now come down to the 1 hour. So I saw this other opportunity where I could take the trade. I could expect a break above retest and take the trade, in which the first one it didn't get exactly, it broke beneath, and I was like, what is it doing? So then it went the second time and it came back here again. So this was an opportunity in which I decided to enter the trade here, and then it's now going back to the downside. So as you can see, the plan was to enter the trade here, in which it's pulling back to the downside, but we can still expect some push to the upside because we're expecting it to break above, retest, and then take it to the upside where it has tested previously. So for now, the trades are not going to our favor. And remember, today is just Tuesday. I don't know if I showed you the time. Let me show you the time. So today is, okay, actually today is Wednesday, sorry, not Tuesday. So today is 8th of January, Wednesday. So I mean, we've just gone half of the week. The trade we had on GJ, sorry, not GJ, GBP we literally killed it. We made about 3,000 or approximately $4,000, and this we're losing about $2,000 right now, literally the following day. But I'll still be very, very optimistic about this trade. I'm going to hold it till the week runs out, and let's see how it goes. Bye for now. Alright guys, so it's trade updates. It's in the middle of the night or early hours of the morning, and let me show you what the time is. It is 4:32 a.m. Thursday, 9th of January, and I'm looking at the market. I don't know if you can see my face. I'm looking at the market and nothing really has changed. So from CHF this is what we're having. CHF it's literally the exact same thing. I'm waiting for it to come above. The trade stopped us out,
but I'm still waiting for it to come above, then I take it to the upside. But then again, if we now look at NZDCHF, this is what I'm seeing on NZDCHF. NZDCHF, I think this was the very first trade I've always wanted to enter. NZDCHF. On NZDCHF, we're expecting a break below. We can see this like a head and shoulder. There's a left shoulder, head, right shoulder, another one. So we're expecting it to break below this retest, and then we take it to the downside for NZDCHF. So this could play out in no distant time. This is on a 1 hour time frame, and we can see we have the next 26 minutes for this candlestick to close. So it is what I've been looking at, and the trade we have, it did not go. The first trade I made so much money. The second trade I lost everything. But this is the third trade, and I feel it's going to pay out for others. Okay, so we're going to step out of the market and come back later. Bye for now. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So it's trade updates, and in fact, I'm not even here to waste your time in this trade update. But let me show you the time first things first. So it is 2:47 a.m. Friday, January 10th, and I want you all to notice something. My trade updates are always done in very early hours of the day. I'm going to explain that. Reason being that I'm broke. That's just the only explanation. I'm broke. So nothing has really happened in the markets. Nothing, absolutely nothing has happened in the markets. It's just it's literally I don't know what is wrong. This is CHF I mean, it's literally the exact same. It just moved a little bit. I don't know. We had this move within few hours, and then this move is happening for about 3 days. It's still where it is. Come on. So for NZD I was expecting a break below and retest, and this is Friday. So if it doesn't break below to retest, maybe we're going to be expecting this trade for next week. So we're just going to step out. I mean, I'm tired. I'm annoyed. Nothing is happening in the market, so we're just going to step out. Remember, we don't force the market. We follow the market. We're going to step out. If today ends, which is Friday, then I'm going to do a wrap up of how the week went. Bye for now. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So the week has actually ended, and let me just give you a trade update on what happened. First things first, I don't know if you can see the time. So it's 2:07 a.m. 11th of January, Saturday. I hope you saw that. So that's the time. I did not do any other trade updates for the week. I mean, I don't even want to show you what the markets are like, because it looks very annoying. Like literally nothing has happened. Or okay, little has happened, but it didn't happen as we planned. That's it. Then I just wanted to quickly address something. I know lately I've been having a whole lot of questions about people complaining about me using a demo account. And yes, to be honest, I'm not here to lie to anybody. I'm actually, all the trades you see actually all happen in demo accounts. So they actually happen in demo accounts. The reason I'm doing it is I'm not trying to fraud anyone. I'm doing it because I am broke. Like that is just it. And I see a trend, not really a trend, but a whole lot of people have been questioning. Like, well, what are you doing, bro? What am I doing? Why are you using a demo account? Why not flip to a real account? And I want you all to get it. Now, I know me telling you I am broke sounds unrealistic, because you see all these, you see the iPhones, you see the systems, you see everything that I use, and you guys think I can actually afford $100. Actually, I can't, because $100 in my country is about 170,000 naira. Where I want to see 170k from. So that is where the problem is. That's where the problem is. And I think someone said something like, I mean, I should just fund $100. Just fund $100. Yeah, just $100 is not just for me. And the reason is that I don't own anything, okay? The only thing I own is this, my phone. This is actually my phone that I use. The phone I used to record this video is my sister's iPhone. The laptop you see here is also my sister's laptop. Another laptop I have is my sister's own too, it's not even mine. The house you see, this is actually my family house. So my siblings all live here. I only record videos in the middle of the night when they are all asleep. So that's literally what I'm doing. And that is why I record these videos to upload them on YouTube. So along the line, I get monetized from YouTube, and then I get YouTube AdSense, and then I make money from YouTube, and then I can go ahead and fund my real account. So currently, I am still in a demo phase. I want you all to understand that. That is why I'm doing all this. So I'm not doing it because I'm just trying to waste my time. And someone said something like, time will go by, a year, 2, 3 years will pass, and I'm still in the demo phase because I've just been wasting my time. No, you don't understand. I'm not doing it for clout chasing. No, I'm doing it because that is all I can do for now. It's like me running a business. And I believe you understand. For now, $100 is not something I can afford. Believe me, it is not. The only thing I could say I can afford is $10. And you know that if I fund a $10 account, I will still blow it. Like literally, I will still blow it. So my plan is get some money from YouTube, maybe $500 because YouTube pays well, 500 or maybe even up to $1,000, and then fund my account and grow. And even if I blow it, fine and good. I mean, I have already monetized my YouTube channel where I can be making substantial income steadily. So even if I blow it, I just wait for the next month and I get another pay from YouTube, and I keep on trying over and over and over again. So I just wanted to put that out there. So you all shouldn't think I'm doing the demo stuff for no reason. And please, I want you all to support me, okay? Watch my videos, subscribe to the channel, share my videos so I get monetized faster. And in terms of my monetization policy, it's kind of going well. And so if you look at our channel, Mr. Sam 2.0, we've had 1,000 subscribers and 118 videos. These are some of the latest videos I've uploaded. We can see this one 2 days ago, 546 views, and so on. So, and then we come to this page, then we come over to earnings just to see the criteria to earn on YouTube. So we've successfully filled this, and this is 2,186 public watch hours. So it's about half or more, a little bit more than half. So we now need to fill this one also before we get into the monetization policy. So ladies and gentlemen, I would really be excited if you all can share my videos, subscribe to the channel, tell people about my channel, okay? So we're going to grow. And then I believe someday I would really make it big. Bye for now.